Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sevtech. Just a guy here. I have some plans for this episode. We'll see how well it works out. I tested in a test world a mob farm I was trying to build with these slime channels we're making, right? And I also rerouted this so it goes in a circle. And I shut a couple these ones because I don't have anything to put in the casting basin, but it just goes like loopy until it gets an empty spot. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, that's the way to make sure it refills without having to switch it all the time. And I made a bunch of these slime blocks, which can make these blood channels. All you gotta do is cook them. You can even cook them in that thing. And you know, they make little cool permanent like water source type things that flow in one direction. What's this? Oh, I accidentally put cooked meat in there, that's why it wasn't going. Oh, and yeah, I'm making charcoal over here. Although I can make it now in this. I guess this is the stoked kiln that I didn't have before. I'm just still making low grade charcoal, I guess, for some reason, but whatever. But, oh man, this is so full. I don't know if these are going to go in there anytime soon. There we go. Okay. Get rid of this for now. Oh wow. Baked beetroot. I didn't even know that was possible. There we go. Come on. There we go. Trying to make some room for stuff. Probably should just get a better chest, to be honest, over here. Which reminds me, one of the things we'll do while we're waiting for that is I saw the backpack upgrade was possible now. It came up when I typed in the word blank for the blank runes. There we go. Blank upgrade, which is any wood, some wood, and leather, which I swear wasn't available before because I tried to look at this and it wouldn't give me the recipe. So let's get some wood. And let's get some leather. Oh, I got some more rotten flesh I didn't know I had. Which is why I was going to try to make a mob farm, because I need rotten flesh for that, obviously. Plus, it's just, I have the punji sticks, which work pretty well. I have the slime channels now. I thought, you know, why not try something. Okay, so let's see. Uses. Yeah, I can make the storage upgrade wood for this. There we go. And that's the best I can do right now. It's a teleporter. Oh yeah, I ain't doing that anytime soon. This should let me make my backpack better, right? Maybe? Did I right click it? Not sure. Let's see. No shift information. Let's take it off my body and see what we can do. Oops. I'm thinking maybe let's try this again. No. Ah. Nope, just tells you the recipe. Blank upgrade. I thought it was a backpack upgrade, but maybe it's only a chest. Let's try this. Okay, what's these things? That's the options. Sort, sort, sort. Okay, let's. I'm gonna have to go to the options, I guess. Controls. Upgrade. Backpack. Open backpack. Equip, unequip backpack. Move back. No. I got 2 different buttons to open backpack. That's weird. Oh, that's the right one. Maybe the backpack I have isn't the right one? That might be weird. Let's try equip. No. So I'm not sure how you use this, to be honest. Oh, maybe a crafting window? That would kind of suck. I might have to have an empty backpack then. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that works. Let's see what this looks like. 1 more row. And I am curious, can I do another one, or do I have to get the... No, I don't want to waste the time if I have an extra. I might have to get an extra. I'm going to try later and see if I can get another one of these to make another row, or do I have to get the next level up? Because I know there's like stone and stuff I saw in the list without being able to do it. But then there's also doors. I kind of want to make one of these. I'll have to make a lot of trap doors eventually. Let's just make... How do you make these? You need siding to make siding. Whatever, we'll just make a door and have 3 of them even though I don't need it. But now we have a front door, guys. How special are we? Not that we need it. Well, let's put them right here for now. We'll have to make that later. Oh, I need the... It's gonna bother me. This way, maybe? Oh, come on. I clicked over there. There we go. Fix this one. It was on the wrong block too. There we go. Oh wow, they both open and shut automatically. That's a nice change for the mod. It's like the mining pick. If you have it in your hand, you right click, it automatically pushes a torch if you have one. You don't have to have a torch in your offhand. Okay, so got the doors, got that. Now we're just going for the mob farm. Let's get rid of these. Actually, let's go over here. It's my junk chest usually. So we're gonna need the ladders. We don't need the sticks. We might need the shovel. More sticks. Might need to plumb the line, maybe. The oak wood. Get rid of some of these apples. My leather. Okay, that's probably good enough. Let's put some of the rest of this junk in my backpack now. No, I'll probably need those soon. Okay. So the plan is these channels, right? And I tried in a creative world. He's not cooking? Oh, they're just getting fed in as fast as they cook. Okay. I tried a creative world, like I said, and I did not have the best of luck. Like, nothing was really spawning. Even in a creative super flat world of bedrock, when I put some stuff down, nothing was really spawning. I don't know if the spawning mechanic rules have changed somewhat in this mod pack or what, but I just could not get stuff to spawn. I'd also heard people say that blood channels prevent spawning in a radius around them, but I'm not sure how well that works out. I also made a bunch of blank runes and some of these things to make my altar better, but I kind of want to see if I can make a mob farm first. Don't have to go all self-sacrifice, because that's just kind of silly. The plan was to more or less build at the top there and see how well I can make a mob farm go down and feed into my little altar. I'm probably going to have to move it a little bit, but that's the plan. Let's get up here and try digging down. It's easier enough. And I've never been at the top of my base. Oh, my spider climb right now. I do have a shovel, but that'd be crazy talk to actually use it. Okay, get my sword out just in case. Hopefully we're gonna fix all of our stuff. Fix that. We're gonna be doing a lot of building, hopefully. Like I said, I don't know how well it's all gonna work. I don't have access to a lot of technology. Alright, let's fix one. But I do have ladders, trapdoors, which I didn't bring a crafting bench. Might be a problem. But I'm just sort of getting a feel for it. Okay. First of all, that's a big deep hole, and I've died in there a couple times when I was torching. So, this is the top of my mountain. I'm gonna get rid of these trees. I mean, they're nice, they add aesthetics, but unfortunately I can't use water in my mob farm at all, so I was kind of happy about the slime channels. Well, the blood channels. I can't actually make slime yet. Because they act more or less like water. The only problem is you gotta make them one block at a time, but they don't spread, so it's controlled more. But you know, I can't put a block of water down, which, you know, would be way easier to work with. Okay, so this is pretty much the top of the hill. Let's see. Wow, it sticks out a lot, I can't see. Trying to figure out where everything is. Okay, there's the barrels. That means my thing is somewhere around here, but I want to go back a little further. Okay, and just dig down. Trying to debate how big I want it. 2 by 2 is enough for most things, but spiders could get stuck on the walls. 3 by 3 would be better, but that'd be more digging. But yeah, like I said, I was making super flat worlds. I made it super high in the sky in a normal world because that's what I had originally. And nothing at all was spawning, so I don't know if there's different spawn rules. Like, occasionally I'd get one zombie or so, but never near my farm. It'd be like one block I'd put away of it just to check. I don't know if there's new rules. I thought maybe it was something like it was too close to spawn, which wouldn't let it grow. I mean, spawn any minis like near spawn point, spawn chunk, but I don't know. I was having really bad luck. I probably should have brought a totem pole to make a buffalo thing. So now I have the knife. I do have wood. So let's see here. There's the knife, and there's the wood. Okay. We'll put that down. Okay, so. Base. Buffalo. And we won't do any more. The problem with this is I'm gonna have to keep putting another one down. I do have a copper pick, which is faster than the bone pick, but it's harder to repair. I'm not using it too much just yet. If I ever get vein miner, I might, but then I'd still have to hunt down wherever it is. I'm a bit curious where this is going to turn out. Hopefully it's not over the lava. I remember that being somewhat near my base, but on the, path outward the back. This is just the fall chute. I'm probably going to build the platform closer to the top. Oops, I did not want to do that. Cobblestone. The instant repair kit. I just don't have a good place to build it. Like I said, I can go up high in the sky now, but the whole point of it is to feed it into my altar. But I don't know if I can get spawns fast enough and good enough, because there's quite a few times, like right now, where I'm in the nighttime and there's not a bunch of enemies just falling on top of me. Which, is good and bad. I think it's because this game is restricting enemy types by age, and it just seems like sometimes nothing spawns. And then other times you just get swamped by tons upon tons of zombies. So I've lost the buffalo effect. Did not mean to put those down. Okay, so I should have put another one down, but I don't know how much further I have to go. Actually, we'll just do this. Okay, and I need wood again. The goal is to make it 6 blocks at least further from where I started. Why can't I put it down? I wish you could have, it'd probably be easy to have 2 knives at least, set to 2 different settings. And I gotta say though, this one has lasted a very long time. This is the first knife I made, and it's still got half of its durability. And all it takes is a piece of flint and a stick or something. So I mean, you can't say they don't last. And I've made, quite a few totems. Like my go-to thing. So I've gone through almost the whole night without getting something spawn drop on top of my head, which is dangerous down here, by the way. If anything spawns up there, it'll walk straight down here. But luckily I'm on the top of a hill, so there's not as much enemies near my height. Or at that height. I did not think my hill was this tall. I hear my horse though. A good sign. Well, it's definitely a far enough drop that I probably don't even need punji sticks, to be honest. Ooh, my pick broke. Luckily, they don't break in this. They just, get out of your inventory and go to 1 durability, whatever. Most of the time. Sometimes it seems like they disappeared. Wow. I know I can hear my horse now, but I'm still going down. Unless I missed my tunnel entirely, which might be possible. I am pretty far back, but I would have thought I hit the tunnel. Fortunately, I don't have an X or Y tool yet. I just have the Y. So I can't tell how far over anything is. Coordinates wise. Aha! So we did hit it. That's good. I was worried. Look, if I had been 1 more block over, I wouldn't have been able to notice. That's crazy. Okay, let's... Am I still in range? No, I'm not. Let's get rid of this, I guess. I'm not gonna be able to reach the top one. Yep. Okay, so this is the start. How far back is this? I am just a little bit curious. Oh, well, not too bad. Looks like that would have been almost the center of my top of my hill. But I kind of wanted to move my runic thing further out because as you upgrade it, you have to make the circle around it bigger and bigger. So it does need more room than being right next to the smelter. So we'll see how this works. I'll have to dig up space for the rune part later. And one right there just to make sure nothing really can get out. Although baby zombies, but I've not seen any yet, so I don't know if they actually exist. Okay. Now comes the fun part. I need get all these out of there if possible. Put these in there, I guess. Got a mushroom. Huh. I want the plant fiber, the oak, the flowers, rock, more flowers. Just trying to get rid of junk. Okay. And I don't know if I really want to make all these in that, but blood's easy enough to get. What's wrong with these? Are these cooked meats I put in there on accident? Oh, there's just no place in the thing to dispense them when they're done. So bricks and tallow, yeah, we'll just put them here for now. Wow, I need to work. I still haven't upgraded most of these chests to normal chests. Nor have an organization. I'm just trying to get some sort of automation going before I worry about that. Okay, so before I do go out, get rid of that. Let's make some trapdoors because I'm gonna need a bunch. I don't know if these, like I said, I had a lot of trouble trying to test this stuff. And I don't know if this vanilla method still works. Oops, I did not want doors. Why did I get doors instead of trapdoors? Put these in here, just to get rid of them. And, okay. So, trapdoors. There we go. Yeah, I made the wrong recipe before. I swear I clicked the right one for the first time, but I still got trapdoors. Oops, I don't want to do that. For whatever reason, shift clicking does not work. I don't know if I'll need 48 of them, but we'll see. Funny that I don't have. I actually want to keep that log look. It looks pretty decent. Come on, we can do it. You can get up there before. Oh, no, not quite. Spider climb does not last quite that long. But I did dig it way up here. Okay. Well. So. Not exactly sure the dimensions I'm going for. Oops. Just trying to make this flat. Going up higher would probably be a good idea, but I don't know. Like I said, I tested it in a test world, and when I went up high, it seemed like nothing spawned at all. So I don't know, because this one's doesn't have a build height, far as I can tell. Because you're supposed to eventually go into space or something. So I don't know if mob spawns are disabled at a certain height or something. I don't want all these flowers, but oh well. So let's get, we got this going. And do I want to just put it here? It's already rather high from where I stand normally. Any higher and they'd be out of despawn range or whatever. So yeah, we'll just do this. It's not going to be super effective if it works at all, because like I said, I couldn't test it. But it should work whenever I'm in my base or around my base. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. So let's see. We're gonna have this come out. Okay. So we need, get rid of this, I think. Oh, I forgot I did do this 3x3, which is gonna make it a little bit awkward. Okay. And then we come out and make a platform. I do too high, so most things can't get back up, and spiders can cause problems, but whatever. And this is just going to be a fairly generic mob farm, except it's even less advanced than most vanilla mob farms because I don't have water buckets. In fact, I'm probably just going to have, I'm debating if I should have two sides to begin with because I don't know if I have enough stone, at least on me anyway. But okay, so I made this too big, I think. I did not plan this out at all, really. I mean, I started to in the test world, but since nothing was working, I didn't get like a full model going. So normally you want 3x3 platforms, but I think I'm gonna have to go with this, which is wider than I would have wanted. No, we'll do 3x3. It's just the easiest way to make anything wider tended to make mobs not fall down as much. We'll get rid of that one too, and then we'll have two separated by little channels. Okay. We'll do, just for now, 2 3x3 channels on either side and see how it works. Like I said though, I've not seen too much spawn. Like things spawn down there occasionally, but other times I can be out forever and nothing. Like right now, I mean, I went through a full day-night cycle and there's nothing on these hills. It's weird. This is 3x3, which is good. And then we need to extend our little channels. And I don't think I have enough blood. I mean, I have to continuously make more. But I guess another point in favor of just making a smaller farm for now and working up. I'm debating between making everything 2 high and 3 high. I think I'm going to stick with 2 for now because I really don't want Endermen, because blood counts as water for that and they'll just teleport around randomly after you hit them. I was debating if I wanted 3 high because there are some zombies that are 3 high. Villagers are 2.5, I think, and then if I get any of the more advanced dark zombies, if I've made this elsewhere. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There are builder's wands in this pack, and I do finally have get caps lock on. Builder's wand, I do finally have access to the stone, which is logwood in a stone. The only downside is it only goes 4 wide and it can't build vertically at all. I think the previous one I had did let you build vertically, but it still was limited. But this one's just very limited. You know, I'm gonna have to come down. I want to get that builder's one. It's gonna help a lot. Oops. Ow. Well, these are finally, well, almost all full. It took like a Minecraft year. Oops. Funny, I don't even need to use my door. So let's build a wand. Oh, I don't have a smooth stone on me. Do I have one in here? Of course not. Some of these are getting kind of full of junk. Because I need mostly clay, but some sand and gravel as well. Come on, get out of there. Having trouble leaving the menu for some reason. Wow, don't have any room for a piece of stone. Wow. I'm getting properly messed up in terms of inventory. Okay, let's eat our one beet to get rid of it. That's gonna satisfy us forever, I'm sure. Okay, let's do this. So, this lets me build out up to 4 blocks if I have the material and stuff. The only problem I noticed when I was working with this in the test world was for facing and directional blocks, it's kind of a pain. Wow, that tree grew after it fell. That's awesome. You know, the sapling that I just knocked off but didn't plant. Planted itself eventually. But yeah, like directional blocks you can have trouble with. See, like I can't do anything vertically, but I can continue out horizontally. But directional blocks, like at the slime channels I was working with, would not, like they placed really weirdly. Like they wouldn't place normally, so it's really hard to make sure it flows the right way. So let's get some ladders out because we're going to be needing them. Just to get up and down. Or I could probably put a spider climb totem somewhere. Yeah, I'll do that. Put my tools away. I guess I didn't, it's right there. I'm just blind. We don't want that growing. That cause problems. So we'll do both. Buffalo and spider. Ooh, I probably should do ocelot. But I don't have another piece of wood. Luckily there's a tree right here. The only problem with this ocelot is I've had it takes a couple seconds for a totem to kick in, so sometimes creepers I think blow up before they get affected by the effect. But yeah, look at this. This is how much I've been torching, and I died several times and I didn't do an absolute perfect job at it. I wasn't, you know, being precise and methodical in my placements. Okay, so stone wand. Boom, right? That's awesome. Obviously I didn't want 4 there. It does copy what's already there for the most part up to its limit, which is 4. I can't do vertically like I said, but I can do horizontally, which makes platforms easier. It does take blocks out of your inventory, so that's a thing to be aware of. You do need the blocks to begin with. And there are better ones that have either no limit or very high limits, so That's a thing too. But I just thought it's funny that those builder ones that, you know, have been in most mod packs, a lot of, you know, things, they're just awesome. Like, they're better than building in creative, at least until they started putting in those commands that let you fill entire areas of blocks. Before that, you'd have to do something like MC-Edit or something, which I've never used, but I've seen used, and they look really awesome at building massive structures, especially in creative worlds where you're just sort of testing things. So yeah, we're gonna have an outer wall here. Fortunately, like I said, the builder's one does not do vertical walls, which would make this whole thing really simple. For now, I think we're gonna have a wall here. Eventually, though, we're gonna have 4 sides of this, which will have 4 platforms each. And then, if we wanted, we could go more vertical. But ooh, I messed this up. Gotta have these 2 apart. Not just for spiders, but you can't have trapdoors on the same block for both sides. You kind of want a hole of 2 if you can, just because the way trapdoors work. And to the enemies, it'll look like a 2 wide gap that they can walk across, because they don't see a trapdoors open or close. I forgot about this for a second. So that helps. Let's see. Like I said, I don't know if anything ever is gonna spawn here, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, this guy has to be fixed. There we go. Oh yeah, I did 3 wide because it just made it look more symmetrical. And it's going to be a waste of blocks to a degree, but it's much easier to do that than try to place it from the outside. Alright, gotta fix this. Again, it's easier just to do this. Okay. So we got spider climb. We should have, there we go. I don't know, sometimes things are just being a pain. So we got trapdoors. We just do this, which is the very, very basic. Everybody and their uncle's done it. I don't know who did it first. But I remember when I first started the game in like 1.4 or 5 or 6 or something. My very first world, the first thing I built was one of these type of mob farms with these 3x3 platforms and or trapdoors. I built it in the sky then, obviously, but still. Oh, I messed this up to a degree. It would have been better I think, to have these be 1 more block over than these 1 more out. But oh well. You know, when I push these back instead of cut into this one, I guess. But let's... There we go. And then do these ones. Now this still requires you to be fairly close. A flushing farm would be better, but you don't have access to redstone or water buckets or anything fancy. Oh, I did mess up. These are only 2 wide. So I can fix this now, I guess. Or so these get knocked off. Yeah, this is a precise building, guys. I did not realize the trapdoors did after you break the block that they're on. I forgot about that. Okay. Get all my blocks. I will need them. Okay, spider climb, you can kick in any time now. Oops. So, yeah, that's the 3x3 now. And this one will be 2 now. There we go. I don't know why I didn't had trouble picking that up before. Okay, so this has got to be fixed. Like I said, the goal is to have this side be mirrored on all 4 sides. But for now, I'm just gonna try this side and see how it works, and then I'll probably finish the other sides off camera if I can get at least one thing to spawn. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Like I said, it's nighttime. I've been up here how long, and it's still haven't been. I've been ambushed by a creeper. I mean, that's just weird. Not that I want to be ambushed by a creeper, but I mean, there should be stuff out there. Unless, you know, why whatever I'm at is not build height or monster height. Because I'm pretty high in the world. Like I noticed, you know, the bottom of my little canyon base area was like Y70. So I mean that's usually pretty high because build height's usually 240 or something like that. But the average floor levels, sea level is usually much lower than that. It's like 30 to 40. 70 is usually like top of a mountain level. So this gives each of these platforms a 2 wide gap for enemies to fall down easily without having to get stuck. And make sure all this is done first before you start messing with the slime channels, or in vanilla case water, otherwise it's much harder to work with. It's also much easier to put all these in before you put the roof in and all that, because then you'd have a dark room which would spawn tons of enemies, especially if you leave and come back. Okay, so let's get, I guess, the slime. I don't even think I have enough because these don't spread. Well, the blood. So when you put it down, it flows directly away from you, from where you click. You hold shift, it flows in the opposite direction. Luckily, it's like slime and it breaks in one punch, so that's why. You can sort of see where it flows. If you click like this, it'll go diagonal. I'm not sure if the diagonal would be a better option, but I'm going to do it anyway. Push the sides to the middle and the middle down. Fortunately, it's like being in a water stream. That one's messed up. This one's going to just be straightforward. Come on. It's actually probably easier to work from the back front or the forward front. I never got the hang of this. Oh, that one's diagonal too. Like I said, I kind of wanted to be straight. It'd almost be nice if the diagonals didn't exist. You actually bounce a little bit on these two, it seems. Okay, I'm gonna do this the easy way. Shift. There we go. I guess that's the easier way. Oops. Wow, you can make slime stairs. I was not aware of that. That's awesome. In fact, I'm gonna take a screenshot of how awesome that is. slime stairs. I know you can make it do weird things. That those all flow. Yeah. I know you could do stuff like this. Make it on the sides. You know, so that if anybody touches the wall, they get pushed out. What am I stuck on? Weird. But yeah, so let's do this. So I guess you could use these to go up and down steps or blocks because you have that little thing. Oops. That works. Yeah. Guess we will have these be diagonals. There we go. So that works. Hold shift and get the reverses. Much easier, I guess, than fighting the current. It's kind of picky and, you know, stuff of where exactly you place it, but luckily you can break it with one punch with no tool. So working with it's a lot easier. And it doesn't spread crazy like water. Like if you're doing this with water, you'd probably just put one bucket there and one bucket there. But you'd have to worry about the stuff merging, and then you'd want to make sure it's exactly 7 blocks from the last water source to end here so that it doesn't go over the edge. But with these, you don't have to worry about all that. You do have to worry about having enough, though. Let's get the corners together. There we go. I was also thinking that if you had a good source of this, you could put a boat on this and it might go really fast because it already has a current and then you'd be going with the current. You could have it, oops, oh, thank God for spider climb. I almost died there. Thank you, spider climb. But yeah, if you could have a boat channel going one direction and on the other side a boat channel going the other direction, and they wouldn't interfere with each other because they're not like normal water. Oh yeah. Get over here. So let's. Here we go. Let's see how this works. So, oh, this has got to be fixed. Actually, I'll probably leave it like this for now, because I don't have the other part built. But we'll continue this wall here too. Actually, no, I'll make it a 3x3. I'll just make the wall out here for now. Oops. There we go. Spider climb makes building much easier. Not quite as much as creative flight, but hey, work with what you got. So, take dinner, yum yum. So the way this will work, oh, I need some trapdoors. Do I have any? Yes, I do. That mouse wheel click thing, oops, to pick up any block that you have that you're looking at. If you have it in your inventory, it's just awesome. Even in creative. Oops. Except in creative, I don't think you have to be holding it. It'll give it to you. Okay, there we go. So this is the way it works. They spawn here. Unfortunately, you do have to be within something like 32 blocks for mobs to be moving around, and then they'll walk off the edge, flow into the middle, and get pushed. And I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, well, spider climb halfway down, save me. Oh wow, maybe not. I don't think you lose your momentum from spider climbing. Okay, well, whatever. That was the easiest way to get down. So things fall all the way down here, and these death compasses are a pain. I looked at the thing just to be curious, and there's no crafting recipe for them. You can't make anything silly like a tombstone or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more blood. Oops. I shut this one because I didn't want to have all my casting basins currently occupied. Like right now I got 2 separate ones for copper. But I could probably open it up again, I guess. So I'm going through a lot of this right now. Just if you get a basin partially full, you gotta go out of your way to fill it up the rest of the way, or destroy it to get rid of it. Ooh, I forgot that this was shut. I have to punch a block, which is gonna take forever, and it's gonna hurt me. Ooh, and I do this one. That way I don't have to do 2. So I'm gonna say that's way more than 32 blocks too, which is something else I didn't think about. At least of standing here. I can't get it. Nope. Got 2 mystery meat for myself, so. Come on. So this was not a particularly well planned endeavor, guys, but we got some stuff done. Probably gonna end it here, and because it's gonna take a long time to see if this works at all. But I think I'll make the landing pad part on screen, even though I don't even know if this will work at all. This was my plan. With this sort of fall, I don't even know if I need punji sticks, to be honest, but I'll get them anyway. Because this mod pack has a lot, I mean a lot, of zombies and stuff that have armor, so they might live. Although I've not seen enchanted armor yet, so they don't have like feather fall, but still. Okay, so let's get over here. Some of these. So punji sticks. They seem to still drop a lot of items. It doesn't count as a player kill, I don't think, because I don't get XP. But they still work pretty well. And I noticed they do cause slow too when you get punched. That's fun. So I got those. Then I have hoppers. Well, here's some chests too. And I have hoppers around here somewhere. My organization leaves a lot to be. Oh, I know there's some here, right? Yeah. 6 might be enough. Oh wait, no, it's a 3x3 landing pad. So I need at least 9, if not 10, to have one leading out. So let's get some of these crappy chests I've been trying to use up to make a hopper. Hopper. Ooh, I don't have enough planks. It's always something, huh? Ah, man, that gets me every time. Okay, so let's work on this. I want to use these pieces of crap. Okay, there we go. And then Mark 2s is just, oh yeah, I don't have any cobwebs made. Well, Mark 1s are good enough. It's not like I'm expecting this to be super effective. Night vision's wearing off? Okay, so I think I want them to be this level. We'll just have this for now. Well, yeah. Just to leave my road unobscured. We'll put down one more level. Okay, so the good hoppers will be the final row because they'll get fed in from all the other ones, so they need more capacity, so to speak. And these ones in the back, I guess, will be the next good one because they might get backed up. I don't know. I'm just skimping on the hoppers. Oh wow, it works. Or at least something from up there fell. I don't know if it was from my farm or just the area around it, but that was pretty scary, guys. I gotta say. Luckily the fall is enough to kill him. And it also means that it was close enough that it still moved around. Because I thought it was something like 30 some blocks is what you had to be for them to move around. So this is this, and that'll be all my good hoppers for now. And then punji sticks. Ooh, I need more punji sticks. Luckily they do build in threes and I need 3. I gotta move my cart sometime. I just like that cart, but logistically there's not much need for it. So, something like this. Okay. There we go. Put this back. I like the increased need for sugarcane. In vanilla Minecraft, it's such a neat little thing, and making a good sugarcane farm is awesome. Ooh, I don't want to walk in there. That hurts, yeah. Okay, that's good. That's all I need to do. So, how to shut this in? I kind of have it out a little further than I would have wanted. In terms of getting my cart and horse through. In fact, I'll move my cart and horse back a little more eventually. Eat an apple. Spill some blood. But let's make some slabs. I haven't really worked on slabs since I had to make them all on a stupid work stump. And of course I forgot that you can't make a bunch when you're using the recipe thing. So that's probably way more than I need, but whatever. So the only issue with this is it kills them, but if I wanted to not kill them, I could take out these punji sticks and just put the slime channels down and have them push forward, and it would count as water, which should stop them from dying from fall damage. So that works. But I've had one skeleton fall, so I'm not sure, you know, like I said, was he just on top of the hill and fell in, or did he actually come from my spawn things? So let's put these here. Again, this is going to mess up my thing a little bit, but trying to decide if I want how I want this to be. I don't have access to windows. So yeah, I got the bones from that one skeleton. Let's get rid of this. Put a full block there. Actually, no, we'll just, I'm indecisive, have multiple rows of half slabs. Because half slabs are awesome in that if you have a top and a bottom on 2 different layers, it will block light, but you can see through it. Which is about as close as I'm going to get to so yeah, so these technically say they spawn without skylight. Ooh, I need to put another torch down. Let's see. Good torch. There we go. Slowly replacing these bad torches as I come across them. But let's go back outside. Oops. It's a dangerous spot too. Kind of like that hole in my roof, to be honest. The little secret entrance. Of course, it does possibly let monsters fall down for me. Which is something weird too, like, I've been in this base so long, and monsters from above just not really been a problem too much. My totem ran out a little earlier than it should. Come on, I'm right here. Do you have to literally be facing the direction the totem is? That's weird. Or the totem must be looking at you, maybe. So it's 6 blocks and line of sight? I don't know how it works. It's like a lot of times I'm in my base, which can't see anything, but I have all the totem effects. It's weird. Okay, I had a way up here before, but it's just not working now. Okay, so either this actually worked, and something fell in, or something from over here walked in. To nullify that possibility, for now we're going to build a bigger wall all the way around. I don't want to fall in there. Okay, so okay, and then we're gonna put half slabs on top of these little walls so nothing spawns on the wall and walked in. But I'm gonna push F7 real quick. Something can spawn on a totem pole. That's or no, it can't. Okay, that's awesome. So, well, I kind of want to put a roof on this, but I'll do it off camera, I guess, because it's gonna take a while. I'm also debating if I want to because I want more layers, but I won't be close enough for the layers to matter. And I obviously haven't slabbed or anything the rest of the surrounding area up here, so it's gonna affect spawns too. But whatever. But as you can see with F7, blood channels say they spawn, but nothing I tried at all had anything ever spawn in a blood channel. So I think it's just a mess up in terms of this. So nothing spawns. I thought the first test I had was just a room of blood and thinking everything would spawn in there, but nothing did. I also tried with a monster spawner, but the only monster spawner even in creative I have access to is it's like a pig in a monster spawner. I can't make it obviously in vanilla. You get it from like spawner shards. I think you break them. I haven't even found a dungeon or anything, so I don't know how it works. But currently all it seems to have is a pig in there, and nothing spawns at all. So I don't know how they work in this mod pack. Maybe you need RF and a machine to make them work. But yeah, so this is what I got so far, guys. I'm gonna end the episode here and see if this works. We had that one skeleton fall on us, so that was a good sign. But other than that, oh, I wasted all my slabs on these. Oh well. Other than that, though, we don't know what these, if this works at all. That was just dumb luck of some monster from around it falling in. But it is a good sign that something can go in there and it will die more likely just from the fall damage. But yeah, so we're going to have this on all 4 sides and it should do something. I would like it to be a good effect, like, you know, a constant stream of monsters, because sacrificing an enemy gets you blood for every heart they have. with bonuses if you have the right runes, while, you know, self-sacrifice, you take one hearted stab, and you know, have to heal yourself, and it takes forever to regenerate. But enemies, you get their full heart value, instant kill for stabbing them, but they have to be near your altar for it to work. So you get all their health instantly as opposed to one heart per stab, and you don't have to worry about healing yourself or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end this here and see you next time. Just a guy signing out.